not equal, no, not fair. And I got a shotgun spare. Teddy got one too, that's a pair.
And now for something completely different.
What is good, family? Teddy Gray back on stuff today. Linkin Park, What I've Done, the official music video. This one's for you, Dean. It was your birthday, so this one's a belated birthday present for you. So without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe. I don't know which album this is from, but as you guys know, I've only ever heard the first album, Hybrid Theory. We have, is it Meteora? Am I saying that right? Meteora. I'll be reacting to that on the Patreon very soon. And of course, as always, bringing out the edited version for you guys on YouTube. So without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe. In fact, if this is from the Meteora version, should I be doing this? I trust you guys. You wouldn't have given me this early, surely. I'm worried now. All right. Piano again. Am I going to get demonetized on YouTube for this music video? Because it looks harrowing, I'll be honest. Is this supposed to be a song about war then? I probably shouldn't guess this early, but what I was going to say is that the drop comes instantly. For you guys who are into like rock or metal or any of these variations and genres, you're so lucky. Like in hip hop and rap, like seldom does the drop come so early. You sort of have to wait for it and learn patience, but you guys are so lucky, man. You just get that just cut straight through 5 seconds into a track. That's hard. Oh. Oh, he's got black hair. Cool. Oh! He just said, I found the truth in 1,000 lies. Like obviously the contradiction between truth and lie there, but the truth of 1,000 lies, like that's the truth behind all of those lies. Their lies are truth. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's so minimal as well, because it's only like 8 bars that he has to play around with before, I'm guessing, the chorus comes. He usually only has like 8 bars to sing through, but the points that he makes are so. It's like poetry. But it's just like 4 or 8 lines taken from a poem, or that is the entire poem. But he kind of tells a whole story just within that verse. Oh. Nah. That's too deep, bro. That's too deep. You know when he says erase myself? Erase myself for what I've done. There was a lot of that within Hybrid Theory. It was almost like he was blaming himself for things that have happened to him in the past. It's scary because Oh, I never know how much to divulge on. Fuck it. I've had similar feelings, so to kind of to think that unless you kind of get a hold on it, that could be the end outcome. Just if you kind of let it swallow you up, do you know what I mean? What I've done. And he mentioned regret in the first verse too. Why are his choruses so powerful, man? It's his voice, but there's always pain in his voice. There's always pain there. There's always that emotion of it coming from a painful place, and that must be how often he brought pain. Like, it was just surrounding him because of how much of it he felt, that he couldn't help for it to bleed out onto every single record. Rest in peace, man. And I hope it is peace that he's resting in, you know. That's so subtle. That's crazy. So that's a great example of a music video sort of giving you that mass appeal and that global audience, because even though that song is what I've done, it's very personal, but the music video made it like look at everything we've done, you know. And although it might have been individual people, like, we're a collective, we're a collective consciousness. Like, if there's one bad human, then we're all bad, you know, or we have that capability at least. So it reflects badly on all of us, even though it's what I've done. It has an effect on the world around you, you know. Because if you were just to listen to the audio of that, you'd take it on internally. Whereas me watching a music video, I kind of took it, even though the lyrics were telling me to take it internally, because of the music video, I was looking at like a bigger scope, you know. It's kind of cross purposes with the message, but if I'm looking at it from like an internal message, then there is deep regret there, and there is almost a blame that one has put on themselves for things that they might not have even been in control of that happened in their past, you know. Survivor's guilt. There's so many examples of times when that does happen. Yeah, it's just like I say, it's the emotion, it's the pain that Chester manages to put into it. It's the pain that's present in everything. I imagine even if we heard him on a happy track with lyrics that were maybe more positive, I assume it would be very much the same. There's a lot of pain, and being able to tell that happiness was coming from like a place of like third person. You were discussing on somebody else's matters, like this is not your own story because you don't sound happy. There's always pain there. But the way that he utilizes it with his voice and within the lyricism too, like just repeating that line, what I've done, it was repeated so many times, and yet it was just as powerful every time you were hearing it. So I don't know. As I say, we have the Meteora album coming up. Hopefully this wasn't from that, but if it was, then, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody told me that Numb was from Meteora, and I've already done Numb, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. But if you do want to wait for the Meteora album reaction, then head to the Patreon. You know where I'll be. For those of you that have already joined, and there has been a lot of you since the last Linkin Park album reaction went up, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for joining, for following the journey outside of YouTube, for not just the money side of it, but the time, you know, the effort that I know it takes to go outside of YouTube and create a whole new password and a username and all of that other stuff. But, you know, me personally, I do it for the creators that I like, so, and I know that I only do it for the creators that I really like, so the fact that people do it for me, it really means a hell of a lot, so so thank you. I thought I'd put this message at the end of this reaction because it's a Linkin Park one too, so thank you to the many of you that have headed over there, I'm probably going to go and get some sleep now. So it's been your boy, Teddy Grizzles, on some staples, and I'll see you sizzles.